Greetings and welcome to Shadowstar. I am the Terran Renegade Rashad, and this is Star Trek Online and the Starship review video, to which my superiors have told me to stop calling them out to the back. So I am going to simply say welcome, Starship captains, engineers and Starship artisans, to this Starship visual review video, where we shall be taking a look at a truly spectacular design, one of great bulk and great power. This ship is the latest iteration in a majestic line that fought during one of the greatest wars the Federation ever had to deal with. Before we begin on this, I should note that this ship is the favourite, or more accurately, its predecessor is the favourite choice of this donator. So, Negus, a massive thank you to you, as I do need to keep calling you out while we do these. I feel like I must. Massive thank you to you for your donation of £50 that made it possible for me to get this latest Discovery bundle and review the next lineup of ships that we are doing, as well as the ones I have done previous to this from the bundle. I would not be reviewing these ships if it wasn't for you, because I simply could not have afforded to do it. So seriously, I cannot show my appreciation enough right now. Thank you. And with that being said, I can't introduce your favourite ship this time, but I can introduce you guys to the magnificent SHRAN class, the latest generation to follow on from the MAGEE class. This absolutely beautiful ship, well, to some people, and in my own personal opinion, is a magnificently beautiful ship, though not quite to my own personal tastes. Has the right cues that I can't help but call her beautiful. That's right, she has cues that make me do it. Damn, they're just all in the right spots as well. Seriously, this is a ship where if you've not taken the time to look at her, you've probably missed a dozen Easter eggs. I'm not going to list through them all. I'm only going to be commenting on this starship's design. And this starship has some magnificent design points to bring up. First of all, let's be blunt, the first thing that is drawn for my attention is right at the front there with the facades. Those torpedo launchers. What? Guys, come on. This is a relatively small ship, you can tell that by the size of that bridge, which apparently is not deck 1 in this ship's case, because it's quite clearly a level above it. But the size of the bridge, combined with those decks with it, and ooh, let's just keep going on here. Well, size of torpedo tubes to begin with, they're gigantic. So yeah, this is a small ship. This is a small ship, probably about the size of a Gladius. Definitely smaller than an Akira. Maybe around the size of the Defiant. She's not big, but she has 2 pairs of torpedo tubes faced at the front, just above the facades. Probably a bit of a dangerous position, but hey, okay, fair placing. And either side of them, what looks like combined phase cannons. So I'm going to say quad launchers on this ship, quad phasers, sorry. Quad phaser cannons, just like on the Defiant. Oh, yes! Thank you. It's good to see a bit more of that. This ship is extremely well armed at the front there, straight off the bat. There's some kind of sensor probe at the front there, and at the back. On top of the nacelles on either side, and at the back and front, She's got a lot of sensor probing. I'm kind of want to say omnidirectionals though. Just based on position. I know they're not really right coloration for it. And there's some top of the facades right next to impulse engine, so maybe not. But I do like the positioning of them. They do look good. It does give me the sense that the ship is well armed as well. Another lovely thing to point out though is you may have noticed that these were on the Gagarin class. Well, it seems like that. It's not really the tubing here, but the launchers are at the back here as well. So it's got two rear mounted torpedo tube launchers. Very nice to see. Plenty of firepower going on there with this ship. Aesthetically, I am very happy on that front. You then have, well, I can't really say over the top on, but a beam strip here. So it's two beam strips at the back. Underside, two beam strips. Towards the front, again two, and on the top two. It's quite well rounded, just like her original counterpart. However, I'm a little unhappy to say it seems like they've missed the gun here to put some on the front. Personally, I'd have had some strips on the top and on the bottom here, but hey, you can't win them all. Seems a little bit lacking in armaments, but maybe this ship's beam arrays are just able to multi-fire. And it does have the quad forwards. So, yeah, she does have firepower. Forward arcing is pretty damn powerful, let's be fair. Admittedly, the old MAGEE had more fire arcing around. I'm being too harsh on it, I think. It's got quite a good firing arc and the weapon emplacements are really nice. Another thing to comment on would be those giant Bassar collectors. Now, it would have been much nicer if they had the similar design that they gave us with the Gagarin and had it so you could semi-see through to the Bassards themselves with the shielding. But at the same time, on this ship, I feel like the shield, this works more. Gives me more of a Galaxy class vibe to them, and I've always felt like the Galaxy class Bassards were well armed. Sorry, well armed? Well armored. So it's a nice touch, and I do think it works well on this ship. Aesthetically, again, let's go for the bridge now. Personally speaking, I feel like there's something weird going on with the bridge. It's nice to see the warp stabilizer or crystal at the back here. That might be what these are actually. They're impulse crystals possibly. I've just bought that. But the stabilizer at the back is pretty nice. Around the bridge you have these 8 emergency escape pods. Really good to see. There's actually escape pods are spread out really well around this ship. But I find it really weird to see a section above the bridge. Unless we're going to say that that's the living quarters of the primary bridge crew, because this is a small ship, it could be a good idea to keep the primary bridge crew near that. But at the same time, they could all be in this section below it, in which case, maybe that's just an adjacent command section where they just go up a level and they all talk out battle tactics and situations in this section. It would make sense for the size. And a good spread to bridge. On this size, it's not overly big. I feel like the bridge is just about the right size, and then you've got your ready rooms to the sides and your diplomatic conference rooms. It's well thought out, I'd say. The entire command section, which I consider this central area to be, is really nice. It's got a nice little column back to this back area. I want to say engineering, though, begins quite quick on this, but is not where I'm pointing at. So I've got a theory that this whole section here is engineering. Then at the back here, and I know this is going to be really odd to say, back here, these 2 gates are to eject the warp core. Yeah, I'm saying 2 gates to eject the warp core. Like this ship has 2 warp cores. It might be that it has a backup warp core on this ship, the ability to eject it, or it's using 2 warp cores to feed 2 nacelles, and then it's using two micro warp cores rather than one big warp core. I'm trying to theorize why it would be like that gate. It might be a singular warp core. I might just be overthinking this. Maybe this is just a gate for bringing into storage. The hangar is the big thing I do want to talk on after that, though, because I theorize engineering is either in the center here or somewhere just at the back. And this hangar is fairly large, probably up to about here, so just underneath the crystal, with this hangar bit above it, probably being a bit, the rooms above it being an area that can drop into it, and then just plenty of shuttles down there. Again, no larger shuttles on this ship, I would say. I'd reckon they'd all be sticking to the smaller size, so no Delta Flyers. But I'd say it would have a good runabout of worker bees, a good runabout of shuttles. An interesting thing here is the fact that it does have this landing platform for the shuttles. I do wonder if it would be shielded as well, so that would be nice for if it was the thing with the ships and the idea of its design lineage. To continue on, plenty of escape pods in the back here, I've noticed, so there's definitely lots of rooms coming on around the back. Got another 6 on the underside. Comment further at the back here. This is where we're going to get a bit weird. You've got the warp grilling on top. It's very obvious warp grilling on top and then the cells. What is this grilling at the back here, though? Are they another variant of impulse engine? Or are they more warp grilling? They do have line of sight to each other, technically. Ooh, sorry. But it's a bit of a weird positioning, so I'm not sure what to think of them. Aesthetically, I like them, but I would like to know what they actually are in universe. The impulse engines are amazing. You can tell they got a lot of power behind them. It's going to get these ship going. I mean, seriously. They get the ship going. Let's be fair and frank here. Going towards the underside again, and I'm got to bring up right now, the detailing on the underside is great. More warp coil grilling, so you can see that there's a lot of warp coils being run through here. Theoretically, I want to say this ship is actually running 4 sets of warp coils in sort of parallel patterns to each other. 2 above, 2 below. Maybe that's what these blue circle discs are at the base here. These are all stabilizers to help stabilize the warp field. Because they don't really have line of sight, so it's got to create its bubble some way. Perhaps these circles that we're seeing, singular on top, 2 underneath. Maybe that's not a warp field stabilizer. Maybe it's actually a trio of warp field stabilizers holding this ship together. But the detailing they add, I really do like. The sensor dome area, I'm a little bit iffy on it. I'm not sure what to think of it. To me, it's a little bit too recessed, but it is at the same time a nice new take. One I wouldn't mind seeing again. So I do quite like it. Now, I know a lot of you are wondering, why on earth have I not talked about the goddamn deflector dish yet? Well, that's because the deflector is probably my favourite bit. It's the first Easter egg I picked up on. Let's put it that way. So, you look at this top bit, and the first thing I pick out here is Defiant. It's got the Defiant nose to it. Then it's the Defiant type deflector dish, just with a little bit of additional detailing. A little bit of underblue grilling, probably a bit of boosting to deflector. And I like how it's got this little pod here. So it's actually got a little probe launcher. So these are dedicated torpedo launchers. And then it's got its little, let's fire our probes out when the tactical ship, escort ship needs to do a bit of probe launching. It can. It's got it there, ready to go. Nice. Nice touch. I'm so glad to see it. Overall, I think this ship has got a beautiful design. The saucer itself is probably my favourite part though, because it's not circular, but it keeps that circular feel. The forward part holds onto a sort of, it's now expanded and it's taking on like the galaxy's overall design. It's taken that into it, but it's kept some sharp edges to it, just to give it a bit more of an aggressive feel. The forward profile, well, it's not very intimidating to me, but at the same time it is. It doesn't look slick and hard hitting, but it's bulked out, so it's immediately screaming to me, I'm going to take a hit. It can't actually take a hit, but it would make me think twice before I fire, and those torpedo emplacements will just have me nervous. But at the same time, I still wouldn't be too afraid to hit it, because it is quite bulked up. Side profile is suffering from the same issue. It's very bulked up, could do with a little bit of slimming down. But hey, it's not bad. The saucer itself works very well. Unfortunately, it's very heavily bulked up along with the rest of the nacelle, so bit lost there. And unfortunately, it doesn't have the queue that I liked in the MAGEE, with a little bit of a lip that rose above, so bit dropped. Rear view is probably my favourite, just because there's so much going on here. And I like looking in and imagining the shuttle coming in to land on it. We're going to take a top profile look at this one. And again, this is a very nice looking ship from top profile. You get a very nice battle ready feel. You feel like she's designed with combat in mind. You do not get the engineering feel from her. You do not get a science feel. You can tell what she's meant for, and you can tell she wants to do it. Take it from a low profile viewpoint, she's very technical, very detailed, a lot to take in. Bit of a worry there, but again, it's pretty nice designs, detailing going on there, so I do like it. But finally, I want to drop onto the last bit, and it's kind of where I'm thinking I wouldn't mind seeing some detailing for landing feet, because if you look at the front of the ship, again, this ship looks like it wants to land, because she is still very small. I do see her entering atmosphere and landing on a planet, and at the front here, it looks like she's going to open up and just deploy the troops. So, Jemadar be damned, this ship's bringing in the Federation. Probably in very large numbers. However, there's only one last thing I want to comment on before we take a look at shield visualing. And that's these odd little bits of detailing on the sides of the saucers. They're on the above, they're on the below. What are they? I wouldn't mind knowing. They're a strange bit of detailing. Would love to hear your guys' theories onto what they are. Me, I feel like they're different kind of weapon platforms, but I'm not sure what to think of them. So, yeah, I'll leave that to you guys to tell me what you think they are. Let's take a look at shield, shall we? So right now we're using the standard visual of the ship. I will tell you right now, customization wise, you can have only two options with the shields. Sorry, with the saucer / hull and the nacelles, being able to swap out with the MAGEE. You have 19 hull types. I believe it's 6 window types. A custom bridge, which is the Walker bridge. She has plenty to go with her from what you'd expect, from what you get from the ship's actual design. Quite a lot of customization going on there, but whoa, this is where we're going to get good. Tap and begin. Here's the Discovery skin on her. Gives you an idea what Discovery hull aesthetics will give for you. It's not a bad look. I do like the deflectors. Oh, sorry, the Bassards. The Bassards look really nice to me. I kind of like it. Deflector's an interesting look. Continuing around, warp coils look nice. Underside looks really good right now. Oh, I really like the back. Yeah, the back looks good. She's screaming. I'm ready for a fight to me. It's nice, I like it. Always go to the Terran next, so let's have a look at Terran. And hey, my friends are back. Hello, Section 31. I gotta stop saying that. Deflector looks gorgeous. Facades are nice. Oh, I'm in love with this skin right now. Definitely my favorite look so far. Black skin, red pinstriping works so well. She's scary. Now I wouldn't want to meet her in a dark alley. Okay, so she's got quite a nice look to her. Facades I'm not too keen on. Deflector looks nice. The Aegis aesthetic, it's what I was kind of expecting, really. I'm glad to see the grilling and highlights haven't been overdone. Next up, let's assimilate. Oh, she's got a nice touch in the assimilation front. Those facades are very different for your standard assimilated ship. Wow, she's infected underneath. But the detailing is very nice. Oh, I love the crystal on top there. Just looks absolutely gorgeous. It's a nice new color to see. The Bajorans have come to help us out. Well, everything's looking good. Makes the ship feel really rugged and worn out, though. Mind you, what do you expect? That is kind of the Bajoran thing. Oh. Oh, yes. Now this makes me feel this makes me feel like this ship is very combat ready. She's got disruptor weapons ready. She's gonna tear you to pieces. The back has a very nice look to it. Take it back. This is the one I don't want to come at me down a dark alley. Oh, those facades look gorgeous. Rest of it, I like the dark skin. I'm a little bit iffy on this back section though. The crystal again looks nice. Underside. Yeah, I'm a little bit iffy on the coils and the grills. Hull looks good. The little gold plates look great. Deflector is nice. Facades gorgeous. Well, okay. Not quite as good as the MAGEE, but hey, I'm not gonna lie. It does work. Does have an interesting look on her. Oh, excuse me while I rest my wrist a little bit there. It's a nice touch. Not really overly commenting on anything on that one though. Oh, Iconian done right again. This ship really does like Iconian skin. Yeah, she looks nice. Oh, the back looks absolutely gorgeous. A little bit of detailing on the finer points. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, I did not mean that one. I meant Mako next, but hey, we can go with Folian. Well, the facades are exactly what I was expecting from the ship. Whoa, deflector dish wasn't. Skin does feel very nice to it. Grills look good. Coils and impulse is nice. She feels ready. She feels tough. I do like the look. Not my favourite one so far, though. Still definitely sticking to the Emperor. Mako's added a very unusual look to it. It's like greyed out, like it's gone through an atmosphere and has got a few burnt patches on it. Still, not bad. It's a nice look. Wish I could comment a little bit more on her though. Yeah, okay. I did not mean to do that. Wrong button. Oh, and the Terran wins even more. Yes, the Rebop. I love the purple facades right now. Nice deflector. Underside, sensor bit looks a bit odd to me, but the rest of it's nice. On the back is gorgeous, looks fierce and violent. Oh, Section 41, eat your heart out. Terrans do it better. I can't help but go quiet with this one. I'll be honest, I don't know why I look at it. I do know why I look at it. I look at it because I know some of you people like this skin. You guys have got to tell me when you like this skin and when you think this skin looks good. It's never chimed too well for me. Jemadar looks good. I could have mistaken this ship for a Jemadar attack ship for a second then. Nice. The impulse. Sorry, the Basards and the warp deflector looks really nice. Warp coils are very cute. Cute. Purple. I like them. Grills are nice. Impulse is very nice. I like the not so. I kind of wish this wasn't purple at the moment. Yeah, it's okay. Finally. Oh, this one got the win. Riemann wins on the lovely SHRAN class. Oh, everything. Absolutely, even the sensor array. It's just everything on this ship. Oh, hello. Hello there, baby. How you doing? USS Negus is looking fine in the Riemann. I'm keeping that on. My word. Cannot deny I like the look of this ship. Don't know about you guys, but I'm very fond of this ship's design. I think she's been well thought out. She definitely comes across to me as the aggressive ship that she is. As a next generation of MAGEE, I think she's bulked herself a bit too much. She's not really smartened herself up. So I'm going to have to say 7 out of 10 there. But as a design concept based on the STO team, I wish I knew who came up with this ship now. I'm going to give her a 9 out of 10. I'm going to be very nice and very nice in this one. Yeah, not my favorite in design, but I've got to play nice. 9 out of 10 because she has the right cues and she's got plenty of little tidbit Easter eggs that I'm not going to list because I like them and you guys go and spot them yourselves. I've spotted 5 Easter eggs. I've had friends tell me there's more. How many do you see? Tell me what you think of this ship. I would love to hear. Comment section is exactly for that. Help me out when I do my next look at this ship. When I do my comebacks in round 2. But, yeah, with that being said, I really do like this ship. I hope you guys will consider getting it based on visual premises, but, well, the ship's worth it non-based on stats premises. So, visuals, that's just a nice little extra. If you have enjoyed this video and found it helpful, then I hope you will subscribe and ring the notification bell. And if you wish to support me on a more personal level, you can always consider becoming a member of my Patreon, which from just $1 a month will lead a massive help to me towards the goal of this channel of literally just being a channel that is fully supported by the viewers and not by ads. I'm hoping that is going to be my end goal. That is what I hope for in the end. As soon as I can get to that point, me ads will be like gone, immediately gone. I thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for getting to the end of the video. Your support is greatly appreciated. Until next time, ciao for now. Remember, live long and prosper.